thanks for joining. This is Josh at United Way Worldwide. Today I'm going to help you build a localizable logo. So if you've never used Studio to Go before, this is kind of the tool that it gives you access to. So to start off, I'm going to want to go to the storefront area over here where we have all the templates and downloads categorized. And you'll probably see more than you normally see on here, but for now the localization templates are under logos and icons. And you want to click on localizable logos. Now we've split them up into 4 different categories. There's vertical and horizontal lockup, so it's either the lockup on the side of the logo or beneath it. So horizontal if it's next to it, vertical if it's beneath it. We've also split it up into the 2 main color spaces that you'll be using to build your template. So CMYK is for print, RGB is for screen. So if you're printing it out on a reporter, a billboard, a poster, a one-sheeter, whatever, a product, you'll want to use the CMYK logos on the top here. If it's for something on the screen, so like a website, a PowerPoint presentation, mobile applications, stuff like that, you'll want to use RGB. So I'm going to show you a CMYK one just for an example. So we've broken them up into 3 different line sizes. You're going to use the one that fits your Looking Into Ways name the best. So I'm just going to start with the second one here. And this gives you some information about the logo. The size exported is 4 by 2.88. You'll want to turn off the crop marks and bleed when exporting, and for the best quality, you want to export as an EPS file. An EPS file is a vector format, and since it is a vector, it lets you scale the image up and down without losing any quality. So that's really good if you need a logo that's bigger or smaller than this size, and it'll be nice and clean and crisp, and it'll work like on pretty much most of the major print tools out there, like InDesign, Publisher. EPS files can be further tweaked with Illustrator or any other vector editing software. So we're going to want to go to Launch, and that'll launch the Studio to Go toolkit here, so you can modify the logo. Now by default it's the 4-color logo, and this is the one that you're going to want to use the most often. Now there are other types of logos within this template as well, and these are for special occasions. So the 4-color is the one that you're going to want to use most often. Sometimes you'll have a 1-color print job that'll mostly be for things that you're printing en masse, like letterhead, envelopes, stuff like that. And there's also 3 colors for the special use. Now these should only be used for products like t-shirts or water bottles, pens, stuff like that, where you're maybe like on the pen is black, so you want to have this white logo on it so it's legible. These are really only for physical products. So let's go ahead and we'll do a blue. And again, this is for, when you have limited options for using colors. Sometimes that can save you money based on, how you're printing this. And we'll want to edit the name. Now it's broken down into lines, so normally you'll want to do something like this, where it's United Way of, we'll do Central Maryland. And if we click OK, our changes are here. And I can actually go around to different layouts, and it'll still have my copy in there. One thing, if you're using the white, unfortunately we can't change the background color without it actually changing the logo, so you won't be able to see it when you're editing in here. It'll appear white because it's white on white. But if you export it as a format that has an alpha channel or an EPS file or PDF, that'll be transparent, so you can put it on something that has a colored background, like you know, a pen or a water bottle or something. And I'm going to select the full color one just to show you how this works. And we've edited this, so we're good to go. I'm going to ignore that because I didn't finish that because I switched between them. Okay, so here you can change the name, so I'm going to change this to vertical tutorial example. And this way it'll be saved in your account, so if you need to, you know, if you lose the file you downloaded or you need another format, you can always go back into your My Docs area in brand management here, and you can access this template after you have created it. So I want to click next, and this gives me the options that I have for file type. The resolution is locked at 300 dpi, which is what you want for any print work. And by default, unfortunately, bleed and crops are turned on. We want to turn these off because we don't want the border to be larger than it already is, and we definitely don't want extra design stuff showing up on the logo. So I want to turn those off. Again, if you want the best quality, you want to do EPS. You can also do a PDF. That'll also protect the vector information. These other formats are raster, which means they're pixels, and that means that they unfortunately their quality that you get when you download, if you shrink them or especially make them larger, they'll lose some of their fidelity. So EPS and PDF are the best for this, and I'll do a PDF since it's faster to look at. So if I click on download and I open it up, you can see our nice new logo here. And you know, you can put this in other documents, send it to partners, etc., and it should be should work out for them. So there you go. That's how you build it. And if you do complete the chain to drop out of the localization, if you want to get it back, you just go to My Documents, and it will be right here, and it'll be using the name that you gave it. And that's about it. Please, if you've got any questions about the localizable logos, go ahead and send us an email at studiotogo@unitedway.org. Thank you. Bye.